National level interview competition participant number 10. Shilpi, please introduce yourself.
So my name is Shilpi. I belong to Jharkhand. Currently, I'm pursuing my degree from AMPG College of Banaras Hindu University, that is located in UP. And my hobby is to playing badminton and reading different kind of books. Sir.
Shilpi, my first question toward you. What is the realistic meaning of independent?
So there isn't any certain definition of independent, as because so many aspects are there. But in a simple language, we can say that it is a quality or state of being free, such as absence of necessity, liberation from slavery, or free to do any act, speak. That's it, sir.
What I think that after 75 years of independence, there are so many aspects are available which would be known as the baddest aspect of the society. Do you really think so? After having this bad incident, the people don't have some time to write or speak also. You know very well what's going on in this society plus government. There are so many causes and the problems. Do you really think so? Are we independent?
Sir, we can't deny this fact that from each and every aspect of life we are independent. Some of the aspects are there, we can say that yeah, we are independent, but still some of the points or parameters are there where we are not able to say that we are totally independent. As you mentioned that so many places are there where people are not able to express their feelings or what they do. They don't have right to do it freely.
Let me give you an example. There are so many political leaders. Those are criminal. According to constitution, they must not be there. People must have right. Masses must have right. Why masses are not this much educated so that they can elect good political leader in parliament? What do you think that? What are the reason behind it? And how India can grow politically?
So there may be so many reasons behind this. Somewhere the point of nepotism plays a great role here, and sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times we see the turmoil of politics. So that is the reason that our youths and other educated people don't want to join politics. And how can we grow our politics? Sir, here I would also ensure that I'd like to add that the young men, especially who are technically sound, I think they should given a chance in our cabinet or politics so that they can experience or we can use their experience, and we should spread awareness among the youths about the good things of politics, or what are the positive pros of the politics. These needed to be spread, sir.
What kind of good thing, bad thing are you talking about, Shilpi? People must know we must not take an advantage of alcohol, which is given by some political leader. Still, people are buying. Why is it so? Don't they do have awareness? They do have awareness. So what kind of awareness you are talking, and how we can get new aspect from the statement which you said?
Though, sir, it's true that we have alcohol in our market, but there is here some mistakes of we can say the government also, that if it has been banned, then why it is exported or imported in our country. And if you will talk about the awareness, sir, then mm, here I think education also plays a role. If we'll see, then especially people who are not educated, they take alcohol too much. People who are educated, they don't take it too much, they just take a pack or they take it occasionally. But people who are uneducated or especially belong to the rural areas, they got addicted because of alcohol. So I think if people will be educated and literacy rate, it will be increased more, then we can solve this problem.
Do you really think so? Banning alcohol can be the solution of that problem?
Both, sir. Banning alcohol and increasing the literacy rate with the moral education. With these things, it can be controlled better than today's condition.
How Constitution of India can help us in order to grow?
Sir, Constitution of India gives us a path to work or to run in a right direction if we can use it properly. Then so many articles are there, so many rights has been given to the citizen of our country. If we will use it properly, then of course we can grow, our growth can be seen in our country.
What kind of
Such
articles you were telling? Like which article can help us in order to be grow? Can you mention some of the articles which you were talking?
Sir, first of all, some citizenship rule articles has been mentioned in our constitution, like from Article 5 to under Article 11. The right, this has been given to the citizen of our country. Again, some of the rights has been given, so-called fundamental rights, like in Article 14. Under Article 14, it has been mentioned about the equality before law. Then again, under Article 15, prohibition of discrimination on the ground of religion, race. Again, under Article 16, they have mentioned the equality of opportunity in different in public employment. Then like this 17, 18, 19, abolition of untouchability. Then again, protection, freedom of speech. So many
What is
articles are.
abolition of untouchability? Mention it.
Sorry, sir.
Do you really think so? Untouchability has been vanished, or still it can be seen in society? If it is,
Uh,
then what Dr. B.R. Ambedkar did for the society, are we forgotten or what?
Sorry, sir. Sir, we can't deny this fact that untouchability has been totally vanished. Yeah, still it exists in our country. What constitution has been provided, that's another thing. The main thing, sir, I personally believe that what we are able to implement yet. We can't say that untouchability has been vanished totally from our society. Still it existed in our society, and whatever Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar sir has been said, what sir, can you repeat the second question, please?
I said whatever Ambedkar did, he fought against such kind of untouchability. Still it can be seen. Then what is the mean of that? Like still people are given punishment through untouchability. And don't you think like we are still there where we were?
Sir, though it's not totally true that we are still there where we were before. Of course, the situation has been improved from. The situation has been improved than our history. In history, we have got so many examples of untouchability, but in today's society, still cases are there. But as compared to the history, the cases are comparatively
I
low.
got it. I got it. Let's not do further. What I was asking to you, as you know, we are here in order to discuss about the freedom struggle of India. Where do you
Yes.
come from? Can you tell me?
Sorry, sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from Jharkhand, sir.
What was the role of Jharkhand? At that time, the Jharkhand was not a state. So, whatever area you do belong, could you tell me the name of some of freedom fighter? who did their role in order to make India independent? Are there any freedom fighters?
Yeah, sure, sure. So at the time, though Jharkhand was not a separated state, at the time it was merged with the Bihar. And during our first freedom fight towards British, many freedom fighters were there who belonged to Bihar, such as Tilka Majhi, then the legendary brothers Sidhu Kano and Nilambar Pitambar, Birsa Munda again. These were, sir, and in women also there were some freedom fighters like Saraswati Kumari. That's it, sir.
You were talking about Birsa Munda. I have heard a lot about Birsa Munda. Please explain who was the Birsa Munda, what he has done. That's why some of the tribal people are being happy on the name of Birsa Munda. What he has done?
Sir, there is a great role of Birsa Munda, especially from Bihar, in the freedom fight. He born on 15th December. If I'm not wrong, it was 1800 something. So the important things to all of the freedom fighters has done, they have tried to fight against British in their own way. Sir, personally I feel that Birsa Munda has done, which is exceptional to another fighters, that is he has convinced so many people of tribal areas. He taught the people not to bend against the British rule, not to accept their rules, and just to fight against them. That is the, sir, main thing which I have observed in Birsa Munda. And again, he has done so many things for the tribal areas or for the tribal people. That's why even now people considered or worshipped him as a god.
That's amazing. Next thing which I am keen to know from your side, your college name is what? Banaras Hindu Vishwavidyalaya, if I am not mistaken. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, we are known as secular country across the world. What it is Hindu Vishwavidyalaya? What it is mean by Hindu Vidyalaya? Don't you think it is a shrinking mentality, narrow-minded mentality? It must be a something kind of the secular word through that your college would be known.
Yes, sir. Even this topic has been very controversial last years. Though when this university has been established, that is around 1916, at that time there was no any intention to just increase or spread any particular reason. When the founder, that is Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya sir and Mrs. Annie Besant ma'am, their intention was just to add the religion and ethics paper in education. That was the main intention. At the time in UP, especially in Varanasi, the majority of Hinduism was much more than other religion. That's why they just put the name that as a Hindu university. Otherwise, apart from it, even Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya sir had said in his article that India is not the country of only Hinduism. There are so many religions, and especially in this university, all of the students of different religions are allowed to admit here and they can study here. Even in the official website of Banaras Hindu University, if we will open it, then this article has been mentioned in first of the page. So if there is a name, it's a controversial topic that this name should be changed, but according to the name there is nothing like that.
What do you think? Should it be changed or not? What is your opinion?
Yes, sir. Personally, if you'll ask me, then I can say it should be changed. The word Hindu can be changed.
Okay, I got it. What I wanted. Tell me, what do you think about freedom struggle which we did? Here are two statements which I am telling you. Number one, some people say India got independent Because British didn't have option, and it is the kind of we were given in a begging. Number two, people opine we did hard work, we did do struggle in order to achieve what we do have. In this category, you would love to be.
Sir, both of the statements are somewhere true. We can't accept anyone, or can't deny the another one, because I think both of the statement has their position.
So, in which category you are, or please explain how both our statements are right. These independence were given in begging.
It's not like, sir, begging. I don't think personally that begging word should be used, because we all know that Indians has done a lot for the Britishers, and at the time before our independence,
Hmm.
when India was fighting, uh, they have struggled a lot for the country. So second statement is obviously true that we have fought for our freedom. And anywhere, sir, first statement is also not wrong. As
Okay.
because uh, before, I'm not able to recall that act, or it was any bill, but their Britishers just claimed that, or said that, if it will be happened in India, then we can give you the freedom. This something happened, sir, though I'm not sure about this act right now.
There are lots of freedom fighters who fought for this country and sacrificed their self. Who is
Uh,
more close to your heart?
mm, so though many of the freedom fighters are there, uh, but numbers of freedom fighters like Bhagat Singh and yes, sir, Bhagat Singh and Mahatma Gandhi, both of the freedom fighters are very
Bhagat
close to my
Singh
heart.
and Mahatma
Mahatma
Gandhi.
Gandhi,
Let
yes,
me
sir.
ask you a simple question. Bhagat Singh
Yes,
used
sir.
to believe in a strategy of war, whereas Mahatma Gandhi was a person who used not to believe in a violation.
Yes,
How
sir.
is the person like you, being educated, saying, I do like Bhagat Singh or Mahatma Gandhi? Can you explain, please? This is beyond of my understanding.
Yes, sir. Sir, at the time, the situation of India was very critical. If we will see about the Britishers or people, then it was not easy to convince the Britishers so that give me the freedom or without war. So there was a need of war at that time, because without war it was really not possible to convince the Britishers. And if I'll talk about the Mahatma Gandhi, then, sir, he has played a great role to convince the Indians, especially in a different state or rural or urban areas. Because personally, I think, sir, it is really very tough work to convince people to collect them together, bring them together, and come on into an animation. So he did that work, sir, for the Indians, convinced them. And on the other hand, sir, Bhagat Singh, yeah, his ideology was totally different from Mahatma Gandhi, but it was really needed to fight against the Britishers, sir.
Why? Why we needed at that time
Sir,
Bhagat Singh?
many reasons are there. Here, Britishers have so many plus points. Like they were very superior. They had very superior resources at their command in terms of man, money, material. And in the case of India, it didn't have. Again, Britishers were rich as compared to Indians. Uh, they have their rule and proper planning. They had an idea about the war and these all things. So it was not possible to convince them or to get our country free under them. So it was needed, sir.
Okay, you seems to me an interesting personality. Do you believe in a god?
Sir, I can't give the name a god, but I believe that there is any universal power which exists.
Okay,
We
you
can
are
call it
playing
a
really
god.
safe. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, sure, sir.
You were talking about Bhagat Singh and you were feeling really proud as I have observed. Bhagat Singh had written a book named is Why I Am an Atheist. What do you think? Why a man had written a book? He is saying himself an atheist. Many people do proud on Bhagat Singh, but they discriminate atheists. Why it is being seen in society?
Sorry, sir. Actually, I haven't read that particular book.
But he had written Why I Am an
Yes.
Atheist. You have to say something about it.
So he has written that he is atheist.
He was.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. I would like to ask you, being a student of one of the prestigious university, how would you elaborate India economically? How we can grow economically?
Sir, so many ways are there to grow economically. Now, first, sir, we will have to focus on generating the industries, as there is a major issues of unemployment here. So keeping in mind these things, we have to generate small scale industries so that people can be involved there, and the problem of unemployment can be solved to a little bit. Again, sir, in our economy, we have seen many cases of corruption, black marketing, and because of this, money is being hoarded, sir. And anywhere the hoarding money is getting our economy low position. So this problem needed to be solved, sir. Another thing, sir, which I have observed, that is the large income inequality between rich and poor which exists at present. So sir, here we can also grow by investing our money more in education, and we can also increase the minimum wage rate, sir. Some of the schemes has been provided or implemented by the government, by our current government and the former government even, but I have observed, sir, these schemes are not being implemented or monitored properly. They have implemented, but after implementing these all things, they haven't monitored it, and because of this we are not getting the expected result, which is again pulling our economy into a low condition. These are the things, sir, which I think need a great attention, or here it can be
Okay.
solved like this.
How we can eliminate terrorism?
Sorry. Sir, terrorism is again a major issue which has been seen in India. Um, as a student or as an Indian, I can say that moral education is needed. Again, awareness is needed, education is needed, and I think the root level reason is somewhere unemployment. Because people are unemployed, that's why they are getting into such cases. They are going to join the terrorism. Once this problem can be will be solved, then I think the cases of terrorism will also decrease.
Okay. Next question is related to corruption, the same as earlier. What you would do in order to end corruption?
Sir, personally, what I can do?
Personally, if you will be given right, what will you do? What kind of action will be taken by you?
take any position first of all, either in government services or political. After that, sir, I'll able to take any
I got
action.
your answer. I got your answer. You were talking about position. What would you like to be?
Sir, either any civil servant or any political leader.
Hmm. In civil service, what post would you like to take?
Sir, I'd like to take administrative service post.
Why you want to become IAS? What is reason behind it?
So many reasons are there, sir, but some of the prior reasons are first, I want to help the people and contribute in our society from a grassroots level. Second, sir, to the administrative service powers has been given so that they can use it in a um, in different fields of our society to improve the level. And the third reason, sir, I want to be a self-dependent in any good position.
Shilpi, actually here is the biggest problem. Whenever I do talk with any aspirant or the people those are in service, they do give valid reason and those reasons are exist. But it's being approximately 75 years we got independent. Where these IAS officer and civil servant are going when they get selected?
Sir, so many cases we have seen that somewhere they vanished or they don't do anything, but still we have most of the cases, sir, where civil servant has done so many things on the field of corruption, on the field of society evils and another field, sir. So with a few examples we can't say that civil servant hasn't done anything.
Okay. Shilpi, there are so many societies which is known as improved society. Look at Western countries. Whereas in India, we are known as a drawback society. Do you think exact what I think?
We can't deny this fact, sir, but we can't say that all of the societies have drawbacks. Some of the societies are there which really needs improvement, but still some of the society exist in India where there is a good improvement has happened and they are doing well.
Okay. Let's say you are the Prime Minister of India. If I'll say to you, take any initiative through that you can change this country, what initiative will be taken by Shilpi?
Sir, as a student, first of all, I would like to change the whole system of education. Anyhow, sir, anywhere I believe that this is the root cause of different illegal works or things. So, sir, by I can add the skill-based learning from very basic level or from the college level. Again, sir, I can work or invest on rural education. I can subsidize the professional courses in college studies so that after completing their college studies, students will able to get job or at least they will able to be self-dependent. From the very basic level or especially in rural areas, sir, I can add the basic computer knowledge. Apart from it, sir, I'd like to make sports compulsory and another curricular activities so that students who are talented or have talent on that areas, they can just go there and improve their knowledge or can get the talent again and will able to improve it and further they will able to perform better in a district, state, international or in national or international level.
Shilpi, entire country is become fed up now. Hindu Muslim riots and this all the things which are abstract, ridiculous. If I would ask you, give me some of the solutions so that we can live peacefully, what suggestion you would like to give?
Sir, in the field of religion controversy.
Definitely, we want to live peacefully now.
Sir, sorry. Anywhere we can see that this is again become a controversial topic, the religion. Here also, sir, I have felt that education plays a great role. Because of some uneducated person, they are just spreading the unwanted posts or thinking. Again, some of the youths, not some of, even most of the youths are involved here, and somehow we can say that the misuse of social media is also increasing these things. So come to the solution, sir. Again, I would like to mention that we need to improve our education system, or if people will be educated, then to some extent this problem can be solved. From the basic level, sir, from the first class, we can add the moral education. We can add on in a book there about the universal power. In so many books, especially in school or institute who are existed on the basis of religion, they follow the books on the basis of religious, their own religious, such as if there is any Hindu school, they follow the book of Hindu culture or Hindu religious books. So sir, this should not be happened. I think moral education can be added in place of this. And yeah, somewhere social media also playing a great role. We can't say that only uneducated people are threatening violence. uh, Many educated people are also there, who are not understanding the things and just uh, turmoil the whole situation. So sir, here I can say that social media should be used properly or honestly. If there isn't any fixed or true post, then it should not be shared. And yeah, last awareness is again needed.
Hmm. Okay. There are two questions left. Number one, flooding is become like each and everywhere we can see easily. So how Indian government or state government can tackle with it? First, tell me that.
What, sir? Can you please repeat the question?
Floods are there. If you take a look in Assam or even in my
Yes,
state, it
yes.
can be seen in your state.
Sir, we have advanced technology right now. So if we are able to broadcast it that something like that is going to happen, so government should take advanced step to fight with this natural disaster. And again, if we are failed to fight with it 100%, then in our budget sections are also the grant ad is also available. We can use that fund to help the people who have really faced it. This can be done, sir.
Okay. Now, last question. It must be a last question. It is a statement which is really common that you might have heard. Every Muslim is not terrorist, but every terrorist is Muslim. What is your opinion?
Sorry. I have heard this statement. Yeah, somehow, somewhere it's true that every Muslim is not terrorist, that every terrorist is Muslim. Here, this statement explains that Muslims who are in our country or another place, all of the Muslims are not involved in terrorism. But people who are involved in terrorism, most of them, we can't say that all of the terrorism is Muslim, but most of the terrorism is Muslim, sir.
What is reason behind it?
Um, Sir, I can see one reason here that from last few years, our government, current government, who are running the government, they belong to or they follow the Hinduism. So anyhow, how there is a wrong message which has been spread in our country that the India is becoming a Hinduism, or it's a Hindu country. It has been said, though it is not really true. So the people who belong to the Muslim culture, they are getting violated, they are getting disrupted, and sometimes we have seen that the terrorist of Pakistan has also helped the people of India to spread such violence, and people of Muslim culture especially get affected because of this. I can give you an example, sir. Here even I also don't support our government, that whoever is the prime minister, yeah, there is a role of prime minister. As India is a secular country, I believe that our prime minister, who is the head, he should at least be in the secular. Last year, not last, yeah, last year we can see the example. Last year or last before some months, a few months ago, the cases of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Uh, our current prime minister went there personally and he took part in that program, sir. So many masjids are also met, so many churches, gurudwaras are also met, but our prime minister never goes there. So anyhow, people from another religion are thinking that prime minister also follows the religion of Hinduism, he is also spreading the Hindu's religion, so we don't have any value. Anywhere this is also improving the religion basis matter. So I think because of this also Muslims, especially Muslims, they are getting distracted because their numbers
Okay, I
are
got
less.
you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you last question, because you seems to me an interesting personality. You do have really great knowledge, and that would I must appreciate. My question is: there was a dream was being seen by Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, previous president. He had a dream of making India superpower up to 2020 kind of dream. What that dream was? Could you tell me? And what plan he had?
So though I'm not very sure, can I guess it?
Please go ahead.
I think he dreamed India will be where people will be self-independent. It will be technologically, agriculturally, and scientifically advanced. There will be peace and prosperity. There will be freedom and equality to all, and where people will able to enjoy their true sense. I think that was it. So.
Very good and exact. It was really, really nice talking to you, Miss Shilpi. I am really blessed to having candidate like you. So far, it is one of the best interview which I took. You do have the brief knowledge of each and every subject that can be observed while listening or while talking to you. As I said, it's my bliss. Definitely, the people those are listening, they are also thinking the knowledge area which you did have a grip. But that's not mine work. Judge will judge this interview, and they would decide what they have to give you. And now we are
Thank you so
going to
much.
celebrate 76th Independence Day. What message would you like to deliver to this country people?
Sir, after viewing the current situation of India, I'd like to say them that don't let yourselves get manipulated in the name of religion and caste by anyone, and be smart enough to address the real problems that you are facing in day-to-day life. Do your work honestly, stay in unity, and be hopeful for a universal peace. That's it, sir.
Amazing. Thank you very much from the core of heart in order to be this interview. Thanks a lot, Shilpi.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving me the opportunity to participate here.
Okay.